So wait, can we break this down a little bit?
Sure. Go.
Did she poop and then everybody said, Prisco family, come in here, take a look. Everybody take a look at this blue poop.
You know how close those Italians are.
First of all,
Gorgon? It'd be Gorgon or Gargan?
I think it's Gorgonzola.
It's probably a Gorgon.
I thought it was Gorgonzola.
In reality, I want Danny to be in that box, that batter's box.
I don't even want to be in the box.
You don't want to be in that box?
I don't want to be in the box. Welcome back to the Piggy Boys podcast.
You had a little bit of a... Oh, wait, sorry. Everyone tells me that...
Why would you start a podcast?
Nobody wants to hear that.
I just dropped off in viewership there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, everyone wants me to clear my throat, so I think this is my normal tone now.
I think sometimes your throat is just a little gargly.
Gargly?
Yeah.
I think that's just... Why can't that just be my scratchy throat?
Yeah, I think that's his permanent voice. I think if you cough too hard, you might have like a permanent voice change all of a sudden.
You think that could happen, right? If you cough enough, like if you have you could scratch your throat and then it becomes
Scratch your larynx.
Yeah, hated that. Hated every
That's
part
what
of
it's
that.
called.
Is it actually called
Is that the
larynx?
voice box?
No.
No, wait. Why would it be larynx and not throat?
No,
I'm talking about my actual
larynx
throat.
is your throat.
No, my throat's my throat.
I don't think throat's a medical term. Jason?
There's no way the throat's not a medical term.
It's the throatius maximus.
There is an ENT, which is the eyes, nose, throat doctor.
Throat, also known as pharynx.
Pharynx, you
Pharynx.
dumbass.
What's the larynx then?
I think that's inside
Dude,
the
isn't
throat.
that Horton Hears a Who?
No.
Oh, the laryngopharynx. We're speaking Latin
Wait, type
now.
in larynx.
Dude, that's from Horton Hears a Who. And he's in the little trees.
No.
So, wait, it is the voice box. JT was right about that.
It's the voice box.
The air of the throat used for breathing, swallowing, and talking. Also called the voice box, yes.
So JT was kind of more right than...
Yeah, I mean...
There's also the laugh box. Everyone knows about that. You damage that, can never laugh again.
That genuinely scared me as a SpongeBob episode.
Yeah, that scared me too.
It legitimately scared me. But either way, Jason missed the Patreon episode because we filmed it on a different day. Patreon.com/PiggyBoys.
But he's back.
And he's
Thank
back
God.
here.
He got unfired?
Thank God he's back. Also, yeah, but Patreon.com/PiggyBoys. Get in there. Loads of content. We're trying to get 2,000. How you doing? Something horror involved? I'm not sure. But Jason, we wanted to, because you took the whole day off last time, we wanted you to start with a question.
I didn't willingly take the day off. Here's
Hypothetical.
Love it.
All right, so here it is. You get $100 every time you say one of these strange words in a conversation, but if somebody brings it up, the money stops. And
That's hard.
here are the words.
Okay.
You can choose the word.
So the words are, is that supposed
Scallywag.
Scallywag? Is that how you spell scallywag?
Brouhaha.
Oh, I'm gonna zoom.
Scallywag, brouhaha, bamboozle, lollygag, gargonzola,
Macabre. Gazebo.
gazebo, what is that?
Wonderkin.
Wonderkin, nincompoop, and hoity-toity.
These are really easy words to sneak in, I think.
I don't know about that.
I think that...
Specifically, I mean, you could get if you just go to a restaurant, Gorgonzola is a cheese.
Yeah.
So that's like super easy. You get $100 every time you go to a place that has Gorgonzola cheese on the menu.
It would be a free meal.
You can actually just ask, do you have Gorgonzola cheese? $100 right there.
Yeah, but if I do that at every restaurant...
Yeah, honestly, if we went out to eat all the time, and by the 8th time we're going out, you order the Gorgonzola again, I'd be like, Danny, what's with the Gorgonzola?
Are you getting $100 for this, Danny?
Yeah, what's with the Gorgonzola thing? The Gargonzola.
I actually think gazebo's the easiest.
Yeah.
I think...
There's a gazebo in the backyard.
Oh, I have to pick one of these.
Yeah, you have to pick one.
Gotcha.
You can't go Wonderkind. Was that fucking German? What is Wonderkind?
Yeah.
You can't go nincompoop.
Also,
I actually think Nincompoop's a good backup option.
you get $150 for each consecutive time you say it to the same person in the same conversation.
So, I think gazebo's probably the best one because you're like, oh, hey, Danny, you want to go outside and just chill under the gazebo?
Say gazebo naturally 3 times in a sentence.
In one sentence?
Okay, I'll give you 3 sentences.
What's my location? Am I in
You
the?
want to be in the backyard?
Yeah, I'd love to be in the
Okay,
backyard.
yeah.
Say, hey, Jason, can you grab me a drink and come drink with me under the gazebo? It's like, Jason, you know, when we put this together, like this gazebo was like just really hard to put together, and we actually hired people to put together this whole gazebo, believe it or not. And then, so
Are you going for 4?
how well would you want a gazebo in your yard?
That 4th one.
I
Say
still
gazebo a
think-
little too much.
I still think Gorgonzola is the play here because you can also stop any questions by as soon as you walk into the restaurant, just say like, oh, I hope they have Gorgonzola. It is my favorite cheese.
No, Dan, it would.
And then I would, if I asked the waiter, do you have Gorgonzola? Because I love Gorgonzola. That's, first of all, $250 right there. And they would never, nobody that I'm with is going to say, why are you saying Gorgonzola this much? Because I've already clarified that it is my favorite cheese.
I disagree. I think that any of these words, if anybody used it, someone would go, wow, that's a lot of Gorgonzolas.
It's an oddly specific cheese. It's Gorgonzola is not your daily cheese. It's not a cheddar. It's not a mozzarella.
That's fine.
It's a strange one to be obsessed with.
You can't do this in front of us because we know that that's not your favorite cheese.
I mean, I change all the time. I could just say, guys, I've just been really loving Gorgonzola recently. I just say Gargon sometimes.
He's just Gargon that Zola.
Just Gargon that Zola.
Gargon that Zola.
Jason, which word would you pick? Write in the comments what word you would pick.
I think bamboozle.
Bamboozle's good.
I think nincompoop, and I'm just going to call everyone that instead of any insult ever. It's just going to be nincompoop.
No,
it's also, bro, you don't even have to, back to the Gorgonzola thing, you don't have to know these people. So Danny is right. You could just go into every restaurant alone, ask them if they have Gorgonzola, $100 each time. And they say no because they're not going to have it, and you just walk out.
I mean, that's
$100.
The waiter is very unlikely to be like, slow down there, buddy. You're saying Gorgonzola a lot.
It's like, but what if they said, wow, you must really like Gorgonzola? Does that count? I feel like that counts. I feel like that's kind of calling you out on it.
Hoity-toity's pretty easy. Anytime you're driving past a country club, you go, oh, yeah, hoity-toity people over there.
The third time you say it, I'm going to go, Danny, why are you saying hoity-toity?
Like, Danny, can you stop saying these words?
It definitely can't be brouhaha.
What does that mean?
I think it's like a scuffle.
It's like
a fight. Like, oh my god, they brouhaha's
over there. We had a good old-fashioned brouhaha.
Okay, I got it.
Wait, no, you're making it sound good. I think it's a bad thing.
Well, good old-fashioned one. It's a fight, you know?
Yeah. No. I might be wrong about that.
I've definitely been in a brouhaha.
Can we look up what wonderkin means? Because maybe I'll just use that. Actually, I can't use it because no one knows what that word is.
I think it just means someone that's talented. Like, oh, she played the violin. She was a wonderkin.
I'm pretty sure that's Wonder Kid.
I think that's what this is.
Jason, typing it in would have been 1,000 times faster.
I don't know.
Yeah.
A person who achieves great success when relatively young. Okay, so they were always saying wonderkin. I thought they were saying Wonder Kid.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Try brouhaha.
Yeah. Brouhaha.
BROU.
Yeah. Good luck.
Bruh.
A noisy or excited response to something.
All that election brouhaha.
So really, what I said was wrong. Like a good old fashioned brouhaha doesn't make any sense.
Hubbub or an uproar. The fact that one of the definition is a word that is also seems made up. Hubbub.
I'll just become a gazebo salesman and just travel the country trying to sell gazebos. And guess what? I don't even have to fucking sell them. I'm going to make so much money without selling a single one.
Honestly, by the time they even reach checkout or purchase, just go, someone just bought it. You don't even need gazebos.
I don't need to sell.
You don't need a single gazebo.
I mean, you might as well sell.
I need one to point to so I can get off a lot of gazebos in the conversation. Check out this gazebo right here. You see, this gazebo can fit up to 4 people in this gazebo.
I feel like I would be like, wow, the guy loves gazebos. But if that doesn't count, then I think you're fine.
My store's name, my traveling store's name is going to be gazebo.
Right.
Like, here at gazebo. Right. We're selling gazebos. Check out this gazebo. No, that's $500 I just made.
No, I think it goes up by 50.
Oh my God, I'm rich.
By $50.
You also can't do it. You can't say to a large group of people, like, the money's still the same. I was thinking about that.
That kind of sucks.
You're just going to go on national TV and say it?
Say gazebo.
Retire right there.
All right. Well, I'm definitely taking this. I'm going with Gorgonzola.
You keep saying Gorgon.
Gorgon? Is it Gorgonzola? I thought it was Gorgonzola.
It's Garg.
Is it an O, but it's pronounced Gargon?
That's how
It's
I've
not
always said it.
Gorgon. It's
Gorgon. It'd be Gorgon or Gargon.
I think it's Gorgonzola.
It's probably Gorgon.
I thought it was Gorgonzola.
I think that just sounds like the JT version to say like a fancy thing.
You
know?
could, if you were like a, what are the people who bury people or like cremate people? What are those called?
Grave diggers?
No, like the
Creeps.
No, the ones who work in the
no, that's crypts.
I don't know if they have a specific
like what did Gabby want to do?
A mortuary system.
Mortuary, yeah. People work in the mortuary.
That is not the same.
You could, if you work in a mortuary, you could easily get macabre in there, because macabre is like things dealing with death.
Why wouldn't you just?
And so you could say like, oh, yeah, the job it's good, but it's very macabre.
Why would you not just go to be an art exhibit person? I'm sure you could get away with all of these words, and no one would bat an eye.
Okay, well, I mean, that's another good example. I don't know why you had to say, why don't you just do this over my example, but whatever.
Why do you have to be a full mortuary person? You could just go to an art exhibit and just talk to somebody.
Because that's macabre. I bet you thought it was macabre.
No, I know what macabre is because you've used it so much. I would have called you out on it. Went like the 6-month time span, two years ago. And we probably would have made $150 because you said it twice. I like it.
Children who can speak back in full sentences do count. But if they mention the word you're saying...
Babies don't count in children. Yeah. That sucks.
I wouldn't even risk it with children because they're saying that if the children mention it back in a funny way, the deal's over. That's such a low bar.
Oh, yeah. That means then the waiter going, oh, wow, you really like Gorgonzola. Would that count?
I don't think that counts.
Well, if I asked what is Gorgonzola?
I don't think...
I've never heard of that cheese,
I don't know
so
if
I would question it.
It specifically says if it calls you out or asks why you were saying it's too much. Like, I can define the word, right? I don't know.
Also, it's not like you die. The money just stops forever.
Yeah.
So you got to take it either way.
That's true.
But I'm hoping to get at least $10,000 out of this before.
Oh, I'm even way higher with my gazebo
No,
salesman.
yeah, he goes, he max, what is it?
Man,
I'm gazebo maxing.
Gazebo maxing.
Gazebo and Co. is such a good idea.
you can't have it. You got to choose
There's
a
no
different
Co.
word.
It's just me.
No, gazebo and gazebo. It's close enough. All right.
I thought at first we got all the words, and my English was about to change some, dude. I was gonna go crazy.
What word would you choose, Jason?
I'm sticking with bamboozle. Gazebo's honestly probably I'd get the most money, but bamboozle would be fun.
Why are you shaking?
How many times do you see gazebos around? Like, not that often.
I'm a salesman, Danny. You're gonna
Danny,
see him every day.
Danny, he is...
What if I'm a Gorgonzola cheese salesman?
That's a
now?
great idea. You should do that.
He's already this close to smelling like one. He could pass.
It's a wonderful crumbly cheese.
Is that what it
Never
is?
had
I
it.
have no idea what Gorgonzola is.
I think it's like a blue cheese, technically.
Oh, so
Hello,
it
Dad.
stinks.
It does stink.
It does stink.
I'd have to fake a love for Gorgonzola.
I'd have to fake a love for Gorgonzola. Oh, yeah, let's see it, please. Oh, ew.
Ew. Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, get that out of my face.
Wow.
It looks like
honestly,
a harder blue cheese.
There's something very pretty about that cheese.
There
The
is.
marbling.
It looks a little jade. A little bit of jade. Right? That's not blue. That looks a little green to me.
Gorgonzola pasta. Ooh.
All right. Danny's hungry. Stop it.
I am hungry. I'm starving, Marvin.
Actually, what's the last thing you ate? It can't be this hard to remember.
Oh, a yogurt.
Oh,
I did have breakfast this morning.
okay. That's fine.
A yogurt.
Right.
Peach yogurt. Chobani.
Why did it take so long for you to remember?
Because it was an unmemorable meal, honestly. I don't like Greek yogurt. I just tolerate it.
I like it,
Oh, it's.
but it's definitely not better than like
Regular.
Yoplait or something.
Yeah.
That's better.
For sure.
But like the protein,
It's funny.
protein.
It's funny because Chobani yogurt is probably the yogurt that I've had most in my life, and I don't enjoy it. Like I don't like it.
I do like the texture. Real creamy.
And you can't just eat it straight, bro. You gotta put like some cereal in there or some chocolate chips.
No, see, I'm okay with if I'm already in my head. No, I'm not going to enjoy it. I could just not enjoy it. Like I can just do that.
That's fair. But it's really, you're not adding that. Like if you add some Reese's Puffs in there and just some vanilla Chobani, what do you need to add? 20 Reese's Puffs in there and boom, it's pretty good.
I don't disagree with that being a good idea. I'll be upset.
Something like crunchy in there does change it dramatically. That's why they sell Chobani flips. You ever have a Chobani flip?
Yeah.
They're
Fantastic.
delicious.
When I was a kid, my mom would do those, and there would be one side with M&Ms, and then I would just eat the M&Ms.
Yeah, I mean, remember what was
trail
that?
mix.
What was that yogurt called? Where it was like the yogurt on the bottom, and then they had like the lid that was on top was also
That's
a
what I'm talking.
container.
That's what I'm talking. I think that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yes.
That was
yes.
good. That was good.
Absolutely. Yes.
What about Go-Gurt? Why was that so fucking good?
Yeah, I don't know why it's something from a tube
It's
is
just
so
yogurt
good.
in a tube.
My sister, when we were younger, she ate so much blue Go-Gurt. Poop was blue.
Oh wow,
It was a little concerning.
I
I'd be.
It was just like comically like, oh no, like don't make a mistake. Like how you were picturing, like picture blue poop is exactly what it looked like.
So wait, can we break this down a little
Yeah,
bit?
sure. Go.
Did she poop and then everybody said, Prisco family, come in here, take a look. Everybody take a look at this blue poop.
You know how close those Italians are.
First of all, don't act like if you saw something wild like blue poop, you wouldn't want to see it. If Martin came out, not Martin, not Martin. No.
I've already seen more Martin poop than I've ever wanted to.
That's true, not Martin. But if Chaz pooped and he said, guys, I'm not kidding. It's blue. We're like, no way it's blue. And then we would go look.
So that is how it happened?
Yes, except she was a child and she said it was blue and it was semi like concerning. Okay. So then we all looked. And it was very blue.
I have a similar disgusting example when I was.
It's nothing disgusting about that.
It's definitely gross, but I have the same thing, so I can't even blame you. But when I was a kid, I ate so many hot fries that my poop was hot fry orange. It looked like a big old hot fry in there.
That is, I think that one's worse.
I think it takes 3.5 bags. I think that's what it was.
That's not that many bags.
It's not that many bags.
Full bags, family bags.
Dude, I love hot fries.
But that's the only thing you can eat that day.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, well, trust me. Maybe an Arizona iced tea as well.
Ooh, that's a tough mixture. That's what keeps it together.
Yeah. This might be a little too much, but I
wait,
wonder what the consistency was.
Oh, the question. I thought you were about to say one of your stories.
Oh, no.
And you starting that off with, I don't know if this might be too
incredibly mundane and regular BMs.
This is the Poop and Pee podcast.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
No, we got to get off.
Poop again. We
got
to get off.
Wait.
New
Isn't
question.
it crazy, though, that you can eat, like,
here we go.
if I eat vegetables, if I eat meat, if I eat pasta, if I eat whatever, my body turns it all into the same thing. How is that possible? Doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean, your body is a
except for corn
beautiful, horrific machine.
It is. It's a machine.
Jason, can we get off poop, please? I swear to God.
I got something.
We've
something.
gotta
Oh,
stop.
I was going to
You got
say.
a cum topic?
Huh?
Why even say the word? Now it's in his head.
Oh, my God.
What do you say?
Nothing. Continue.
Okay. All right.
All right, here we go.
I have a question for you guys. Do you think that in a one-on-one in basketball you could beat Kevin Durant with one leg?
He has one leg?
I have one.
Yeah, sorry. Kevin Durant. Let me redo that.
Right.
Do you think that in one-on-one basketball could you beat Kevin Durant to a game to 21 if he had one leg?
How many points do I start with?
There's no handicap, 0. And here, you guys can. Here, I'm going to say what I think. I think that if it's winner's ball, I have a good chance. And if it's loser's ball, it is going to be. I will win. 100% guaranteed. I'll put anything on it.
If it's loser's ball, you'll win.
Yeah.
So you're saying if it's winner's ball, as in you make whoever makes the shot gets the ball back and can keep going. That's winner's ball.
That's winner's ball.
So you're saying that even on one leg, Kevin Durant, if he finds his spot, he could just take it. He's 7 feet above you, shoot, it goes in, he keeps getting the ball back, he wins.
Yeah, I mean, well, he would still have to start past the 3-point line, so.
He can make threes.
Not with my 5'8" self in his face.
You'll just, do this.
Dude, with one leg, that's going to fuck up your shooting form.
But loser's ball, you think you win?
There's a lot of leg in a 3-point jump shot.
Yeah, not for them.
Dude, it's going to totally throw. It's like relearning how to do it.
I agree. I mean, on one leg is tough. How much is one leg? Is he missing the leg?
He's missing it.
Is it just bent, you know?
He's missing it at the knee.
And how long has he been missing it for?
That's a good question. Was it?
Is he acclimated or is he figuring it out?
Does the game right before the game starts? Do we
We
saw him?
did it right before.
Oh, wow.
But there's no pain. He's not in pain.
So now he's on painkillers.
No.
No, this is magic.
Oh,
It's magic. It's magic. I
Like-
used the genie. I rubbed the lamp. It was one of my wishes.
You had a full genie and you used this
Yes, I
as
did.
one of the wishes.
I needed to prove a point to you guys.
I definitely agree with loser's ball because you could pretty, even if he gets a 3, then you get the ball back and you can pretty easily maneuver around him, I would think.
People aren't going to like this. I can easily maneuver around him, dude. If I just run to one side of the court and then run to the other, he's on one leg. He's going to be so exhausted by the 13th point.
Why would he chase you? What if he's 7'9"? Why wouldn't he just stand in the box and just let you shoot outside the perimeter and just hope you miss? I don't think you're making every shot there, Curry.
I will.
I don't think so.
I'm shooting 80 for free throws.
I think Danny can probably.
Woohoo.
I think
That is another thing I was going to say. If I can't do it, for sure, I think any of my decently tall friends could.
you could box out a one-leg Kevin Durant.
I think so, too.
you have to put the ball in the basket to win.
That's gonna be hard. I mean, it's gonna be a long game. It's gonna be close too.
It will be.
It's gonna be close.
It will be close.
But I think I can pull it off. I do.
What are the odds? Pick'ems?
No.
Oh man, I don't know.
Kevin Durant's still a favorite.
Yeah, I
still
would
a favorite?
probably say so. Yeah.
But I would bet on Danny as the underdog. I would.
Is this because LeVar Ball just lost his leg or foot?
I'm
Is this
a
how this
swerve.
question? Because he continues to say that he could beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1.
I saw that. He said he would drop 70 on him, I think, or something. But no.
And a holla, whatever that means.
No, this is actually a question that my friends and I all debated in college like fucking 8 years ago. That I think maybe came back to my mind because of the LeVar thing.
Did they say that they would win or lose?
My friends who know ball said that they would lose, and I was out here saying I think.
I like the confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
Jason, do you think you would win?
No.
I don't think Jason would win either, but that's besides the
Oh,
point.
Jason's a tall friend.
Jason is. I'm sorry, Jason. One of the least athletic people I've ever met in my life.
Oh God, don't bring this. Don't start this.
Not true.
Don't start this.
I think if it's loser's ball, I'm for sure beating him. If it's winner's ball, man, he could start off that game early hot and just fuck me up because he just keeps getting the ball back. But loser's ball is going to equalize everything, and when things start getting equalized, the guy with two legs comes out on top. Okay?
You know, they used to have a show, Pros vs. Joes. You ever watch that?
No.
So, like the name suggests, it was just average people that versus pros in their things or some things. And I thought that is a genius idea.
But they gave them like some kind of advantage now.
Like this, I think. Something like this. Can you look up Pros vs. Joes now?
Or they handicap him.
Also, Shaq did this. Shaq versus the world or something.
Yeah, but every famous person at some point does them versus the like fucking everyone does that. Yeah, it was just I guess it was more football. Oh no, there's basketball one
There's
there.
basketball.
Wow, this is.
It was old.
This is on Spike TV.
It was old.
Yeah,
That was the
definitely given
that was the
Spike
man's
TV.
channel.
2014. I want to go up against a professional baseball pitcher. I want to swing on that. Don't think I could do it, but I want to see. I want to be in that box, sort of.
I think I'd be a little terrified.
In reality, I want Danny to be in that box, that batter's
I
box.
don't even want to be in the box.
You don't want to be in that box.
I don't want to be in the box.
I don't want to be that close to anything going 100 miles per hour.
That's fair.
There is some fearlessness that a baseball player needs to have in that batter's box. Same thing as a hockey player that's in front of the person in front of him that's
Yeah.
about to
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
a puck at 100 miles an hour
For sure. I think if I was in full riot gear, I'd take a crack at it.
at the
At swinging the baseball bat.
Oh, you got a helmet.
I need full riot gear, bro.
You have a helmet and you have elbow pads. If you see that coming for you, just do one of
I got
those.
elbow pads?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have an elbow pad, like a forearm guard kind of, and then that's really all you get.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't have that in low league.
I don't think
Well,
that
that wasn't a
was
problem. I don't think.
It was a problem. Those baseballs hurt, man.
Wasn't a ball on a tee?
No, when I say little league, I'm still talking about like 8th grade.
Oh, is that little league?
I don't think
That's what mine was called. Okay, you guys know what mine was called. It's called little league.
No, but like it's an age thing. You don't just call it like.
No, you're thinking of Pee Wee League. That's ball on a tee. Little League was the
I don't
name
know.
of the league I was
You
in.
know
I
what?
don't know what to
You
tell
know what? He's right because for your 8th grade baseball game, I remember you hitting it off a tee.
I did not hit the.
I think I remember that.
I was hit with the ball a few times actually.
In the batter's box.
Yeah. Because they always told me I used to back away from the batter's box a lot. Like I go, because I thought it was gonna hit me.
I was hoping you would add
and
the
so
noise.
they would always tell me to stay in the batter's box, and I would just close my eyes.
That is
And then I guess sometimes I would accidentally lean forward and they'd hit me. But I got a base out of it.
We had one of
You get a base out of it.
one of our friends' dads would take action shots. I've seen a lot of Danny's swings. Guess how many eyes he had open during half of them?
No, on that one, it was on that one specifically. There's a picture of me. I don't think we have it.
We
But
definitely don't have
But
it.
there's a picture of me. My eyes are closed, and I only have one hand on the bat. This hand is like gone. I'm just swinging it. But hey, listen, it worked. I kind of.
It worked.
Listen, my
got on base, it worked.
brain is not fast enough to
Right.
see the pitch and then adjust my bat to figure it out.
Right.
So what I did was I'll take one pitch, take a strike, count how many seconds once they go to pitch, it comes roughly across the plate, and then once they start the windup, I just close my eyes, swing.
Right up until the eyes closed part, you were essentially doing the thing you're supposed to do. I think if you kept your eyes open, you might have hit a couple more.
I can't adjust that quick. It's gonna be up top.
You need to know if the ball's coming. You need to know if the ball's coming.
I knew the ball was coming.
Dude,
Or else it would be a balk if they stopped mid.
You're telling me
wind-up.
that it was less scary to have your eyes open than just the maybe getting hit by a baseball pitch?
Yes, it was less. No, it was less scary to have the eyes closed.
Right.
Yeah.
It was more scary to have the eyes open.
Yeah.
I don't think
Because
I could be able to do that.
anything like high or low inside.
What if you just got hit?
I was like, immediately step out of the box.
But what if you were just getting hit in the head?
And the thing is, as soon as you step out of the box, you get a strike call, basically.
Well, after the 8th time you do it.
So it was better for me to just stay in there, eyes closed.
This was our cleanup hitter, by the way.
No, it was not.
This was our
No, it was not.
cleanup hitter, by the way.
Wait, so like because I'm curious about this eyes closed thing. If you just, let's say I was hiring a professional boxer, they get to take one free shot on you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have your eyes closed for that? Because I want my eyes open. You can't defend yourself, right? But would you rather close your eyes?
Yeah, I probably would.
Oh man,
I can't defend myself.
No.
well,
you're
it's
not.
one of
So
those.
a free shot.
So I'm just standing there.
You get $1 million,
Oh,
right?
if as soon as I see him go like this, close my eyes for sure.
Oh, so you have a semi gauge of when it's coming.
Just like the baseball, as soon as you start his windup, you have to pitch
close
from
your
there.
eyes.
No. As
You have to close your eyes.
as soon as the pitcher starts their windup, they can't stop, or else it's a balk.
Right.
So as soon as it starts, I know that ball's coming, so I can close my eyes.
All right, I've determined that the ball is coming down the plate.
I mean, if you just had to get punched in the face by a boxer, you would. What's the point of having your eyes open?
Okay, well, how about this? You can also you can still dodge the baseball. You don't have to get hit by
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
but,
that's how
but
you
again,
know.
the fear of the baseball being close to me would make me jump out of the box.
Right.
So to stop that, I had to close the eyes.
So
These
really,
are the only options.
I couldn't just overcome the fear. It was like a natural reaction.
so really, you were closing your eyes in the batter's box for the good of the team.
Yeah.
In reality.
Basically, same thing with soccer. Anytime someone like kicked the ball, was coming my way, I was defense.
That's bad.
No, that was bad.
That's genuinely.
That one's bad
That's
because also
bad.
soccer ball to the face doesn't hurt as much as baseball.
Bro, there was this is all when we were kids, by the way. This is just a kids episode. But when we were kids at soccer practice, there was a full 15-minute of the hour practice segment of us trying to teach Danny how to headbutt the ball.
Terrible.
The coach would just be
Hit him in the nose.
The coach, no. Remember the eyes closed
Gotta
thing?
go right here.
He learned maybe eventually. He also came to a soccer game with a full gorilla suit. That's a whole different story.
It was Halloween. That's
Wait, what?
We had a game. We had a game.
So I came up dressed as a gorilla to get some team spirit.
Was anyone else dressed up?
No.
It was a soccer game.
It was Halloween. It was Halloween day. It's not like this is the weird kid who just comes up dressed as a gorilla.
Well.
It was fucking Halloween.
I don't think it was Halloween.
It was Halloween day. It was the game. The game was on Halloween.
That's not even soccer season. I don't.
That's when it was Halloween for sure.
But you were the only one dressed up.
I would much to my surprise. Much to my surprise, and nobody else has any fucking spirit.
We were playing a soccer game, a literal referee soccer game.
I didn't try to play with it on.
I think you had the suit underneath the jersey.
Yeah, the suit, because I was supposed to be like, it was like, oh, I'm a gorilla and I'm on the team, and that was just like to warm up. It was fun. It was fun. It was it was Halloween.
How old were you?
And then I took it off, and then I took it off and put the jersey back on and played poorly. That's what happened. Like, why is this? This has always been so crazy to me.
What is crazy?
It was Halloween.
I don't think it was Halloween.
It was Halloween, for sure.
We had no candy.
It was that just speaks volumes to the badness of our coach, I guess.
No, I don't think it was Halloween.
It was Halloween, without a doubt. Or it was like the game
Here we
before
go.
Halloween.
Here we go.
But
Isn't it funny how stories change?
No. But
if
it was.
you just let him talk on his own,
It'll
come out.
I'm just giving you maybe it could have been if Halloween was Saturday, it could have been the Friday before or something. But it was the game closest to Halloween. I'm pretty sure it was Halloween. But it was definitely that time.
It was. I'll give you. Maybe it was in October.
No. It was like the Halloween was like the next day or that day.
How old were you?
Like 7th grade or something.
Yeah, it was probably 7th.
Okay, I was expecting earlier.
No.
Why? I mean, and I would still do that if I had like a.
So
I-
this is like you have a phone.
If I had some
and-
kind of like beer league softball I was a part of, I would, and it was going on Halloween for some reason, I would dress up for that game.
Okay, I agree with that.
I don't know why.
I like Halloween. I like dressing up.
I don't. Well, yeah, I
I
don't
like
know-
celebrating.
I don't know why, but I feel like the beer league example seems more appropriate.
Yes, it does,
and it
yes,
makes
it
more
does.
sense.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why.
This isn't the fuck. This
Because
is the World Cup.
Here we go. Now it's gonna be in the-
We were
the-
fucking little assholes, and I was playing around. We had like an 0-12 record.
1-12.
And so I was just trying to.
Wait, was it 1
Bring
12?
some-
Oh no, it was
It
oh,
was a draw,
it was
right?
1 and
It was
12.
0-1
So
draw.
so I was just trying to bring some team morale.
All right, Jace, you got a story for
Okay,
us so we can
all
get
right.
off this
Yeah,
gorilla?
yeah, all right,
Or
so-
it's 30. Actually, are we?
No, we'll do one. We'll do an article.
Okay.
All right, Danny, we're not forget about the gorilla costume. We'll talk about
That was a good moment. I was happy about it.
yeah. Yes, it was.
All right, I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
You had some news this week. This
Sure.
app. Oh wait, no, that was
No, not that one.
not the wrong one. All right, we talked about this.
Grass.
What is it?
All right, so this is a new app that will lock all your social media apps until you touch grass. I think this is a really cool idea.
That's kind of funny.
That's very funny, but you know,
But?
obviously I can. Hack
What?
it.
What, you're gonna buy like fake?
That's a good point.
Why?
We
Would
should test it right now.
But why would you even get the app if you're just gonna buy a patch of fake grass and put it by your bed?
I agree with you, but I'm just saying there's ways around everything.
That's like even if you have that alarm clock mat that you have to find, or the robot you have to find around your room. Like eventually you just
Just kill it.
you
Just
just-
swat it down.
like, you know, those things won't work.
I'm testing it now. I'm downloading it.
You're getting
Are
it.
you gonna
Yeah.
test it on the?
I want to see if I can fool it. What is it? AI?
Is it random? Like why does it? Oh, and you get skips too. That feels unfair.
Wait, how can it? How
I like
can it?
that.
Imagine you have to pay for
An app
skips.
can do that. How can it like lock my Instagram if it's not Instagram?
There are like apps that like block your access.
Wow,
to different
really?
apps,
And you know
yeah.
you can block
There's-
access on your phone, so you probably have to just.
A lot of them are like parenting apps, you know, like blocking certain apps
Oh.
from their own parent's phone. Like if your child uses your phone, you know.
Yeah, you probably just have to give it access to whatever feature
Oh.
on the.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What happened?
It's not out yet.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, we'll test it when it comes out.
But I actually do like this idea. It's important to balance social media and being a real person in the real world.
But does this actually do anything if I want to go on Instagram? Oh, hold on. You go outside, touch grass, come back inside, and then
It does a little bit.
You got a little bit of
you-
sunlight.
You,
You got
went
a little
out.
bit of
You went
sunlight.
outside.
you literally touched grass.
And maybe you go outside. Have you ever gone outside? It's like probably, I don't know, 4 o'clock, and you're like, wow, it's a beautiful day out. I didn't even know. I was holed up in a shack somewhere.
That's kind of how I felt going outside today, putting out the garbage. After
Oh,
I was
yeah?
done editing, I went, "Oh my god, it's so nice out. I want to just be
Yeah, it's
outside.
60 degrees.
Like I want to just sit in the yard once we're done filming here."
This app comes out 2 weeks.
And sometimes being outside makes you just like, oh, maybe I'll go take a walk around the block or something.
Oh no, no, not anybody that downloaded this app. Also, I feel like for me to touch grass from this very spot, real grass, I need to. Oh no, my neighbor has a good lawn. I was gonna say I have no grass on my property. Zero.
there's some grass
I mean,
between
there's
the cracks.
the tree. Like,
No, that tree has no grass.
oh really?
I promise. But my neighbor,
There's little spots.
my neighbor's lawn has grass. I just completely forgot.
You're giving people hints to where we live
Oh,
now,
my neighbor has a lawn. Okay.
and we don't.
I don't like grass lawns. They seem like way too much work.
It's definitely too much work.
I'm a big rock garden guy.
Ooh,
I
me
love a
too.
rock garden lawn.
Yeah, but the grass lawn thing is a point of pride among dads. It's like a showing off thing.
Yeah.
Mine's better than yours. It's cut better. The grass is greener, literally.
Also, if we're at a point, I mean, you know, perspectives and things you care about in life change year by year. If I'm at a point where I'm in this grass maintaining competition, that's probably it for me. You could come, you could take me. You could just take me away.
Take me away.
Yeah, I'm alright.
That's like 50, north 50.
North of 50, southeast of 72.
Yeah.
For me, growing up, I don't know if Jason remembers this. It was wood chips because my parents like both working and too busy, I think, to like take care of a lawn or whatever. So it was just there was no grass because it was all covered in wood chips. And every year, my dad would buy more wood chips, spread them out.
That
Maybe it was
seems
before.
You remember that?
I remember it being like dirt and kind of like patchy grass.
Well, that was
That was after the wood chips, I think.
Oh yeah, I don't think I was there for the wood
Wood
chips.
chips.
I remember wood chips in the back.
Yeah, the
there
back.
was grass in the front.
There's grass in the front.
wood chip seems like Call me an idiot, but
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Splinters.
No, not really. That's what they use in like playgrounds.
It is what they use in playgrounds.
It's like soft for somehow. I don't know
you
why.
talking about mulch?
No, not
No.
mulch. Look up wood chips,
yeah.
like backyard
It's
or
just
something.
gonna be wood chips if he looks up wood chips.
No, but look at wood chips like backyard
chips?
or yard. Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
You're telling me if I put a match in
Let's say
that?
mulch and bark.
Yeah, see, it's mulch. It is mulch.
What is mulch?
Well, that's
I thought
wood
mulch was for
chips
growing.
are.
No,
grass.
you're thinking about like a fertilizer thing. This is called mulch.
Oh.
Also wood chips.
No, those are just literal wood chips, I think.
No,
Wait,
it's,
wait,
well, it's saying
type of
it's
what is
saying
mulch?
both. It's saying both, so I think you can call it whatever.
I was because the one at the parks, I think that's mulch.
But okay, to protect plants. This was so that there wouldn't be plants growing, so my parents didn't have to take care of the backyard.
Oh,
but-
so you put poison mulch.
Yeah, well, just stop any like sunlight or anything from getting to the dirt for anything to
Wait,
grow.
there's poison on that?
So
There's
if
no poison.
yeah, Jason put them all in his mouth. I remember. So if I struck a match and threw it on that pile of wood chips, anything happen?
That's a good question. I mean, they were very, very dry, so maybe.
My yard was. Oh, well, now I'm just explaining what the house looks like actually, but let's not do that. My backyard in my other my parents' first house, before we moved here was actually all grass. That was the most grass I've ever had in a house, and that was kaputs. Italians love cementing things. Love it.
Yeah, really?
Love cementing. Love it.
Did you hide the bodies under it?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you for the very sympathetic. All right. Thank you for that.
Cement backyard is the way.
For sure.
I grew up in an apartment building, so there was no such thing as a yard.
The world was your yard.
Yeah, exactly.
You got the
City's
concrete
your yard.
jungle.
Yeah, exactly.
Concrete jungle. So you had concrete all around.
Yeah, but the people that live in the apartment buildings will do things to justify that. Like they'll be like, "Oh, imagine having to take care of a yard. One less thing I have to do."
While a tear rolls down there.
Yeah. It's like, why would I want a yard?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what. There are some days where you are taking care of the outside of the house and everything, and you do say, "I wonder how the other half lives." Everyone wants what they don't have. Everybody.
I mean, there's still like a courtyard, like where all like the center of where all the apartments are around.
Yeah, but
And
you're not.
You can play there.
Yeah, but you're not like picking weeds.
No, yeah, that somebody else does it for you, but your kids can still play around.
I feel like it'd be a
That's
lot.
where I build snowmans and stuff.
That's nice. I feel like there'll be a lot of dog piss in that little playground.
That's just life. You know?
Life's a big.
There's a lot of dog piss on JT's wood chips. I'll tell you that much.
That's true.
Probably.
You saying no?
Not really, no. My dog was a front yard dog.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, wait, you're talking about the backyard the wood chips were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I do remember that.
Now he remembers. Yeah, you thought it was about front yard.
I
That's
was thinking
fair.
about front yard.
No, yeah, so.
This guy also.
JT's
This
front
guy
yard.
also dug a time capsule that he couldn't find.
There's
in the-
that. JT used to have a fucking drawbridge.
What the
Remember
hell
when your
does
porch
that
was
mean?
all torn up? There was no floor in the porch.
Yeah,
and
there's a point where so you walk
Did you have a moat and a gator?
essentially there's like an indoor porch, and that's how you like enter my house. And my dad like tore it up completely, so it was just like a 5-foot drop, and then he just had a piece of plywood that we had to walk over to get in. This is all renovations.
That was your drawbridge.
Yes.
it was like a drawbridge.
They had little swords and they played knights and
We should have. That would be
knights
fun.
and what is it? Knights and just knights, I guess. Just play.
You want
Yeah, I don't-
castles, horses?
I don't know. Knights and
kings?
horses, knights and I don't know. Knights and robbers. I don't know. All right. Well, I thought I was gonna end it with, life's like a puddle of piss, but then now I've learned about the mulch and the moats. I don't know how to end it now. Jason, how about you? How about you get us out of here?
Get us out of here, Jason.
You want me to say something?
What do you think?
You know what? That's where we're gonna end either way. JT, tell them where to find you. Let's get out of here.
Find me on Instagram at the JBalls.
You can find me at Danny is watching.
You can find me at Ant Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
The Picky Boys on Instagram, the Picky Boys on Twitch. Don't forget to follow our gaming channel and the Picky Boys on TikTok.
Love it. Love it. Love you all. Patreon.com/PickyBoys.